Hi y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Feeding My Original Worm Bin. My 27-gallon bin, let's see, is getting its 27th or 28th feeding. I don't know if I can put that one in the title to keep track. Yeah, it's been going for a good long time now. It's been a good week or two since I was in the worm bin, and unfortunately, yeah, I'm finding a spider web made its way in. I've gotten the ones that were stuck on the lid, but yeah, we don't need any more spiders inside. So yeah, let's keep them on the outside. We're gonna be evicting all the spiders out of the greenhouse this coming weekend. We're gonna be doing the big cleaning in here and the big fumigation. No, I'm just teasing. No, we're gonna be doing a big cleaning in here. Reorganization. We need to make more space. We gotta get more trellises into the greenhouse this winter. And what else do we gotta do? We gotta make room for more dragon fruits. We acquired more strains this year, so the space in the greenhouse is getting limited. Unfortunately, the table space and the worm area have to take a little bit of a shorter, smaller size than they did, than they've been getting lately. So let's inspect the gate. The last time we fed this bin, we fed here. Yeah, let me get my camera holding. We fed this side of the bin, the right, and we had worked all the material up so that we could see it. We exposed some of the corn cobs, which I'm happy to see. One of the oldest corn cobs, I believe, is right here. And it's just a teeny little section of what it used to be. There's still a bunch of microbe activity on it. Well, not popworms, but yeah. The microbes are definitely still attempting to, oh, we got through it. It's fractured. It's getting smaller. So, yeah, that's amazing that we've gone the whole time that a corn cob will take. There's the inside, there's a cocoon. So yeah, the wormies are still using the corn cobs, even when they're tiny little pieces like that, to make put their cocoons in and hatch their offspring. They've gotten inside the seed of this peach pit, and there's cocoons in there. So really good seeing cocoons in this bin. I was thinking that we were working on the ending of the processing this food in this bin, and we were getting ready to move the material into a standby bin for use next year, or use with a top dress. Sorry, my big floodlight is being a pain in the butt today. Hopefully you guys are getting a better picture than normal. We're at least brighter, being a better viewing ability. Not filming in portrait, we're doing it in wide mode. So yeah, let's dig into the material and see how things are. We're really happy to see that pit being processed. Dig down, and our first scoop of stuff, we're seeing wormies right on the top. So wormies is happy. The consistency of the materials that we've moved around last time seems to be good. Good consistency. Here's some cabbage leaves that I had put in here. Let's go into the old feeding area. I'm really liking what we're seeing here. Yeah, these wormies have worked this stuff good. Get them so many worms in here. I can't believe it still. There's a corn cob that they're, let's check out that corn cob while we're sitting here. That is a corn cob that the wormies are trying to climb back into. It's got so much material on it, I can't. Yeah, he's making his way in. So these Q cobs were, a few were you know, edible cobs that we, you know, ate the stuff off of and then put them in here after I froze them. And then a few of the cobs were cobs that I brought in that were I fed the half of the cobs were grain cobs that I feed to the squirrels during the winter so that they don't starve to death. So that they can live to terrorize me all summer. Yeah, some of the cobs were food cobs, and some of them were, you know, just leftover cobs from feeding the worm or feeding the squirrels. And the wormies really like making their homes. There's a cocoon on the back side. There's a cocoon here, and there's a cocoon there. So you want to start some breeder boxes? Maybe try putting corn cobs in with your breeder materials. Clue, clue, hint, hint. I think that's we may be doing an experiment like that in our breeder box when we finally get to overhaul my mini worm bin into a breeder box. One thing I don't see anymore in this bin is what the material that it started out as. We started this material was hamster bedding, hamster paper bedding, which was started in, where was it? We started in November, October last year. Yeah, October, November last year, about almost a year ago. And the wormies worked all winter long at processing their bedding, and yeah, they've really done a good job, except for when I came in and flooded it. The guy here, and it's the end of a lettuce stalk. So yeah, the material is pretty moist. That's a banana peel that keeps moving around back here. But yeah, the wormies have done a really good job at working through the last feeding that we gave them. Don't see any remnants of it. Alright, we're not going to disturb and make this into a 20-minute video. I just did a 15-minute video on feeding the mini one, so let's not do that again. So let's clean off the rake. Come on, wormies. Clean off the rake. Move that over there, and we'll do the feeding on this side again. Okay. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to put you guys up on the bin or the tripod for a second. You guys can watch the wormies while I get some bedding in place. Well, hopefully you can watch the wormies. Stay put. So the mistress system has been spraying into this system to keep its moisture consistent. Doing a very good job at that. About a gallon every 3 weeks. Between this bin and my the largest 40-gallon worm bin. Those are the only two that have sprayer heads at the moment. The mini worm bin doesn't really lose its moisture as much as these bigger ones do. So I think I'm not going any crazier on the bedding, because we were trying to do a foraging kind of situation in this here bin, because most of this system's contents has been worked over, and yeah, the wormies did their job in here. They should get updated with some. They need to get updated and moved out of this bin, and I need to turn this bin into the catch bin, or the fallout bin, or the standby bin. So there is the bedding. Consisting of their feeding this week, we have back on the menu coffee. We have some thawing cucumber. We got some carrots. We have petrified peach and a few peaches that weren't human consumption. 2 that are thawing, 2 that are fresh, and we have a few more kiwis, and our amendments will be some seashell grit and basalt rock toast, and our love potion worm chow, which I forgot in the little bins feeding, so we'll throw a little bit in there too when we scoop it out. So, moving on with their feeding, let's knock over all the lights. Okay. I know, guys, we're gonna have a better studio situation when we come back. After this weekend, we're gonna have a new setup. These are not frozen, never frozen, just fresh carrots that are past their prime. Here is the piece of fresh peach that I'm just gonna mangle the skin of so that the wormies can get into it easier. Frozen ones I don't have to worry about, because I think, yeah, they're good. Oh boy, yeah. And we'll get into the kiwi. 2 kiwi. Let's get them some of the now thawed cucumber, which is 85% water. Okay. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we got, get the rake out of the way. Oh, there is a wormy on you. I gotta get them off. Hold on a second. Use this wire tie, and then we can clean off. Okay, the rake is clear. Yes. Okay, so the feeding. Here is the feeding so far. We have our kiwis down below, carrots, peach, cucumber, a little bit of coffee. We're not putting a ton in. We're not trying to heat up the system. Our rock dust and seashell grit. And then there was the wormy chow. Vermi chow. We get them a scoop of the vermi chow. Where's the scoop? Where's the scoop? Hello, scoop. Where did you go? I found you. There's their scoop of that. And we will get our rake and just do a little pullback without trying to get any more stuff attached to the rake. Alright, rake clear, clear. And I think that'd be it for the vermi's feeding of the original worm bin. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for all the new subscribers. Look forward this weekend. I may be going live with building the compost wood heater, or the compost wood pile that I plan to use as a heater to keep this greenhouse this winter. Thank you all. And yeah, thank you for watching the feeding of my original worm bin.